It's 6 o'clock. I'm going to go ahead and apologize if I'm emotional. It's not got nothing to do with me, guys. I hope everybody had a good day. And it was warm. Sending prayers to one of my best friends who is battling Lyme and Parkinson's. Listen, guys, I know a lot of us, and this is going out to everybody, including myself. So I'm going to have to eat my own words when I say this, or try to. Don't ever accept this disease. The moment you accept it, you're signing your death note. Fight. If I accepted the outcome of what's coming, I'd end my life. But due to not accepting who I have become is why I'm here now. Because I fight and I refuse to allow this disease to become the leader of my body. Even though I know it has took me over, I refuse to allow or accept it. Because I will not accept that this disease is taking me. Because that's a death sentence. So fight. Anybody who is at their breaking point, or ready to throw in the towel, or don't want to do the supplements and medications and prescriptions, and fight. Don't ever give up. I know we look in the mirror, and I'm 41, guys, and you look in the mirror, I don't care if you're 20, and you fought this battle, and you're fighting this battle day in, day out, 24/7 for the rest of your life if it's not caught early. And you look in the mirror, and you see the shell of who you were. And you look and you go, that is not who I am. Who is this person that I'm looking at in the mirror? Who is this person? That's not me. It's a reflection of who I used to be. But you do, and I'm trying to keep it together without bawling. So yes, it makes you age, and yes, your hair falls out in clumps, and your skin looks like onion paper or dry and brittle, and the pain is ravishing and takes over, and you lose your mind, and you think you're crazy. Doctors think you're crazy, and they put you on medication, and then your disease is medication after medication after medication, after IVs, after supplements, after shots. And then if you look at it, you're like, well, I'm a druggie and I'm a needle junkie, because you're constantly taking shots and you're constantly taking medications, pain pills, muscle relaxers, this and that and the other. So yeah, we become we're not dependent on it, but yeah, we're druggies and we're needle junkies because of all the shit we've got to do over this disease. Excuse my grammar. Don't ever accept that it's going to win. You fight. If you've got a window of opportunity that gives you a good moment, whether it's 5 minutes, enjoy it. Because the rest of the week could be begging for death. Don't ever accept the disease is. Don't ever throw in the towel. Don't ever accept the outcome of what's happening. Because once you accept this disease is going to kill you, you lost, it won. I know Lyme disease is one of the it's devastating to have this disease on top of the co-infections and the parasites in your body. And I know the disease can cause other issues, your heart, your lungs, your brain, your bones, your breast. I know there's times when your body is so cold and so numb and so painful and your brain is backwards and feels like it's got a blender up in there and you just want to throw in the towel. You don't do it. Always keep fighting. Never give up. Always look for that window of good. And yes, guys, you guys have seen me where I've had a week of absolutely fabulous. But I'm gonna come clean. You guys see posts when I am in a good day. I'm still painful, but it's tolerable. Because we all have chose to not show our true days. And as you guys have seen through my vlogs, I am starting to be more open about my symptoms. And there's still things I've not posted about. And only my best friend that I Skype with knows them, or my husband. I keep my symptoms and my disease to myself, except recently. Women, yes, you start getting numb in your vajayjay section. It's part of it. Men, women, whoever, you start getting masses and cysts and cold spots, hot spots, fevers, brain freaks, as I call it, little mini seizures where you're blacking out and here and there and everywhere and don't know where the hell or how the hell you got there. Excuse my grammar. It's part of it. Depression, delirious, giggle box, insomnia, lightning, migraines, numbness, neuropathy, radiculopathy, endometriosis. I can't think of the word. I mean, yes, on females, we have to clean ourselves. We literally lose all our female parts because the disease has racked our insides. So then we feel like we're not a woman anymore because we have lost all that due to this disease. But do not throw in the towel and do not accept the disease as won. As long as you wake up and your heart's still beating and you're still breathing, you're still winning. We need to be more honest about our symptoms and our disease. And I, for one, have to accept that too. And I have days that are so emotional. Last Wednesday night, you guys don't know it. My Facebook group knows it. I hit a depression that was so severe for no reason. My husband was home because of the holiday. The Thanksgiving was the day after. But I hit depression so bad, guys, for no reason. And I'm on Zoloft. But for some reason, my depression hit so bad, I contemplated killing myself while my husband slept in the bed. And then the anxiety attacks you guys have not seen that we all have, that just come out of nowhere. You don't know why. And I didn't have my inhaler, could not find my inhaler. And I'm out. And my husband had to help me get through these anxiety attacks. Plus the feeling of my depression. All I wanted to do was die. And I begged for death. It was either God take me or I'm going to take me. And then Thursday I woke up. Well, I didn't even sleep. I'm sorry. I didn't even sleep Wednesday night. When my husband woke up, my body was so ravaged with the most intense, deep bone and muscle pain. It took everything I had to walk, and my husband knew it. But I put on a happy face so we could go to a Thanksgiving family dinner. But I still, even though I ate, I got sick because I couldn't eat. Nobody knows. I hide my disease from his family and my family. And he said, we'll just go grab a plate and come home. But I didn't want to do that. So I put on a happy face and I sat in a chair, and that's where I sat. I pretended I was old Michelle because I hide it from everybody. Or the feeling that you are constantly, when you lay down on a bed, you feel like your body, especially hips down, like your legs are running a marathon somewhere and they just going to get up and leave your body sitting there. Constantly. And we deal with this. And yes, I myself want to just throw in the towel and say, okay, disease, I'm done. I know it's a sin to commit suicide. But you get to that point where you feel like it's better to be in hell than it is to deal with the hell you're going through here, through this disease. But I'd be cursed in hell because it would keep me with it constantly. So I wake up and I keep fighting. And I keep hiding the symptoms and the disease from everybody. I have closed myself off. We close ourselves off from society and our friends and our family. And I'm guilty for it. I've shut my husband out from it. He knows what's going on, but I keep it from him. He knows I'm going to have a biopsy, but I will not tell him when, so he's not there. He knows I'm fixed to have everything of what makes me a female to be taken out, but I won't tell him when it's happening because I don't want him to be there and go through it. If they find that my ridge and mass in my breast tomorrow is cancer, I'm not going to tell him. He's got enough on his plate. Why would I tell him? And that's wrong. I know that's wrong. And sadly, I will tell my best friend then before I tell my husband, because my husband is the one that lives with me and will deal with it. 2 biopsies. I'm sorry. One on my uterus and one on the breast mass. Because before they can clean all that out, I've got to be tested for all these masses that are on my ovaries and uterus that I've never had issues with till Lyme. I've never had strokes till Lyme. Panic attacks, never. Never had memory issues. I've always had an anger issue and went through therapy, but now I'm a short fuse that can blow up, take you out, and all your family out along with it. And it's not me. It's the disease that has affected my brain. And we all do it. But we don't let anybody know. Well, I'm going to let you know Zoloft or not, still suicidal. But I will not give up, and I will not throw in the towel. I refuse to let this disease be the leader of my body, even though I know it is. And it's hard in a state that refuses to accept the disease or wants to use you as a guinea pig so the state will approve it's in this state. And I'm fixing to be a human guinea pig for the state because of a disability. So if you can drive, enjoy it while you can. If you have a good memory, enjoy it. If you have good days, oh my God, take them and run. But no matter what, how bad your day is, don't throw in the towel. Don't give up. Don't let the disease win. Even if it is, don't accept it. As a friend to my best friend, I love you, guy. Not like husband, wife, but you are one of my best friends, and I love you. And it breaks my heart that you gave up. And I know the disease has taken you over, physically and mentally. And I know you're ready to go. And I know one of your diseases is going to take you out no matter what. You just don't know when. But I want to let you know we're here. We are your family, Lyme family. I'm here. And I refuse to let you give up even though you have. Just don't ever give up, people. I know this battle is horrible, and we beg for death sometimes. But have faith in whatever God you have, that there's a purpose and a reason behind what you're going through. Or you have a reason to still be fighting it to teach others. And that's what we are. We are advocates to teach others about our disease and what we're going through, because we hide it. We hide what's going on. And I'm guilty. But I love you, buddy. And I will again talk to you tonight. And yes, I'm crying, but don't be upset. Because you know I'm here. And I'm just a couple stages below you with what you're going through. So, but there are more out here fighting what you're fighting too. And until your last breath, you need to fight. Until God decides to take you. But don't go. Don't give up. I refuse. I refuse. I refuse. I mean, in a way, I know I threw in the towel. But I'm still in some part of who I used to be, and still fighting. And what's my old self, that little bit of who I used to be gives up, then I know it's over. But that little part of who I used to be is the only reason why I'm still fighting. But the rest of my body has already threw in the towel. So I understand. Don't ever give up, guys. Don't let the disease control you. And be the winner. Fight, fight, fight till the last breath. God bless, guys.